Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Appa. In case you guys are new, I have a huge art supply haul today for you. Keep in mind, these items I bought way before, you know, the things that are currently happening in my life. Okay, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've talked about these acrylic markers before. I'm gonna try to go in order with like the items that I purchased first, also go by category. So the first couple of items are going to be by Temu. The first item that I have here is this brushed acrylic marker, and I got them in the skin tone colors. So I've talked about this brand before. Guangna is the brand. In case you want to check out my previous video, I did talk about these acrylic markers before. Everyone else is kind of buying other brands on Amazon and such, but this is very affordable, and this is kind of what these colors look like. So if you want acrylic markers, I would highly recommend that you get these. I do have the regular set, the 72 color set, which I did purchase from Temu as well. That's really good. It works really well on books, no bleed, no nothing. So I just love acrylic markers for that. But I wanted to get the skin tone one because it was on sale for like $4, you guys, and you get 24, and I was super happy to just get them. There are some shades that, you know, overlap and such, but it is what it is. I also got the macaroon color set. Amazing. I just love this brand. Like, I don't know, I would prefer to get these, you know, over the ones from Amazon. I think they're called Arctics because Arctics is more expensive. They've become more popular. So they have a variety of colors. Again, 24 colors of macaroon shades. Some overlap with the original set that I talked about in my previous video. I will link that video when I'm editing this video. And yeah, I was super happy to have found that. Let's see what else I got from Temu. So I ended up getting a sketchbook. Now this is really small for what I thought it was gonna be, but I really like the outside of it. One thing I do like about this is that it's pocket style, so you can almost kind of take it, you know, in your purse and such if you want to be outside and sketch. But you know, I thought it was gonna be a little bit larger. Still cute though, and I'm gonna probably use it. I don't know when I'm going to have time. I'm sure I will find time for it, but that was a really exciting find. I got these pom-poms, which again appear a lot smaller than what I thought it was gonna be. I feel like with Temu sometimes I get a little confused with the size. I really should read the measurements, but I got these pom-poms for my art studio. However, I'm probably not going to use them at the moment because I may be moving, so I don't want to hang anything on the wall at this point. But really cute. I got 3 packs. They were not that expensive. They're long enough, you know, they're pretty long. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, but really cute. I love pink, in case you don't know. Okay guys, so I have some teeny tiny items, kind of craft related, so I'm just gonna share with you. Sadly, I just noticed some of them broke, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. So I got these like magnet things. They're like little sewing machines. They're meant to keep your needles. They're like needle holders. So I'm just gonna, you know, basically use them when I'm doing my embroidery stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna do them, my embroidery stuff I mean, but it seems like this one broke, so I don't really know what to do about this. But anyways, that's what they're meant for, basically, is to keep your needles. And then I got some charms, which I quickly want to share with you. I got this one, which is a sewing, you know, machine, again because I do embroidery. I got this one, which is like a painting and a brush, painting palette, and then I believe that's like makeup brush, something like that, or makeup cup or something. I am so sorry about this light. It is like in the way and it's driving me kind of nuts. And then I got this one, and I can't film in the other room because my apartment people, they're just too loud and I just get really distracted. And then I have this one. So these charms, they are just gonna go in my embroidery / art bag. And I got this, which is like a manicure ornament almost. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. We'll see what creative thing I can come up with that. And then I actually got a paint by number, and I'm just gonna show you what the painting kind of looks like in this small packaging. And I'm gonna try to put like a screenshot because, you know, you guys can't really see what the painting actually looks like because it's so small, but that's kind of what it looks like. And I'm just excited to use that. I got a bunch of stickers here, and they are all Disney princess themed. Do you see? So we have those. I'm forgetting their names. I know the major ones: the Snow White, Cinderella, Pocahontas. So I got those. You know, Pocahontas kind of looks really different in this one. It's almost like they edited it and made something out of it from the original. But yeah, even Belle looks different, don't you guys think? So definitely a cute twist. There's some that look like the original, but I don't know if these are like AI generated or what. But really cute stickers regardless, and I'm gonna use it for something for sure. Okay guys, the sun was really just driving me insane, and my gosh, a lot of editing is gonna go into this video. When am I not editing a lot in my videos? I mean, even, you know, my last video, it took me like 3 hours to edit. But this is Mondo Llama. I believe this is a Target brand, and I picked up these coloring pencils. I'm trying to make sure that the sun is not in the way, but these are really good. There is 24 of them. They do come in a 75 pack, which I would like at some point, but right now I just want to keep the 24 because I do have the Color pencils, which is a 72 set, and I do just want to kind of keep using that one because, you know, you can go crazy with supplies, but, you know, are you really gonna use them all up? You know what I mean? But I do like trying different brands and such. So I was really happy to have found that. Very good quality, way better than Crayola, way better than your Pen and Gear pencils that I picked up from Walmart as well. Next set of color pencils that I have is this one from Amazon Basics. And this also comes in a 72 set. I just got the 24 because I wasn't sure as to whether or not I was gonna like it. And you guys, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. I have not used Prismacolors, so I can't really tell you guys how I compare them to the Prismacolors, but these are really good. I don't know why people, there are some reviews out there that were not good on this one. I'm not sure why, because I really like them, and I'm, you know, putting them like that because you just witnessed the fall. But yeah, really cute pencils. I absolutely love them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why these have questionable reviews on YouTube, but I really like them. Oh, I figured out there's more stickers in here. Okay, so I actually got a art themed sticker set, and they accidentally sent me 2 really cute stickers. They're all art themed, and I'm just excited to use them, make collages with them. That's another thing that I really have been getting into, is making collages, so that's super exciting. I got this painting set, which is Flower Holding Girl watercolor painting set. They had different you know, styles and such, but this is the one that I picked up. I'm trying not to open like the packets for painting at this moment because I don't want to pack them again because I may be moving, like I said. So you know, that's why I'm just kind of holding off on them and not working on them at the moment. But I did buy them. I bought this set of limited edition colors from Pilot pens at Walmart. I love Pilot pens. They are one of the really good ones. I actually have another set of them that I was also able to get on clearance, and I really like them. They perform really well. I try not to use Pilot pens at work because, you know, people can take your pens at work, but I really like those pens, and if I can find like a clearance, I am definitely going to go ahead and get them. I got these pens from Dollar Tree. These are the Ink Soft Touch and the Ink R2 Blast. I have used the R2 Blast before. This pen, you guys, is really good. I absolutely love this one. I have tried them before. This is 0.7 millimeters and this one is 0.5. So excited to try them both and see if I like their colored pens, because I did use this one in like regular blue or black ink. I don't remember. I think I was in graduate school when I did that, but that's that. And then I got a set of stencils. So these were really cheap, again from Temu. Let me just open it for you guys, because I do want to use my acrylic pens to kind of make some things, you know, using stencils. I got this one, which is all leaf, and then I got this modern one, which I'm so excited for. And then again, they did the same thing. They sent me like 2 of each. I don't know why they did that, but it seems like, you know, they did that like with the stickers as well. So this is kind of what this stencil looks like. It's just like a floral and succulent theme. And then this one, which I'm holding upside down, but yeah, it's very modern, very aesthetic. I love stuff like this, and I can't actually wait to use them. I'm actually going to use them in the notebook that I showed you. Maybe I'll do that today. So art journaling, that is something I am getting into as well. I think this year has been like a lot of journaling, a lot of self-care books, a lot of just self-care in general with art. Let me know down in the comments below if that is the kind of year it has been for you as well, because it certainly has for me. Okay guys, let's keep moving. I got this Art 101 Gallery Canvas art set from Five Below. It is city themed. I think it is referring to New York City. I think that's the Empire State Building. I could be totally wrong, but you know, urban design, and I'm not an urban girly. I am a small town girl, but I still thought it was cool to, you know, continue with my painting skills and such. And I love paint by numbers. I love you know, paint by color, whatever, you know, that is kind of my jam. I think I'm absolutely just obsessed with it. So I ended up getting it, and I'm excited to keep using this. Let's keep going with more supplies. I got this tan mitt metallic markers. There's 28 metallic markers in here. So let me just show you really quickly some of them, what they kind of look like. So they're dual ended. Basically there's brush tip on top right here, and then there's this round tip. I can see there's this round tip at the bottom. So one thing which I don't like about this is like the cap is kind of hard to open. Do you see what I mean? It takes some, you know, energy to kind of open them, whereas with the acrylic markers that's not really the case. You know, it's super easy. So I like the cap of these better than this one. Regardless, the colors swatch really, really well, and I was looking for metallic markers, and I have another set here to show you in a little bit, but like them, but I don't like the mechanics of it. So for some people, maybe if you have, I don't know, arthritis, or you know, just don't want to put in energy because of health issues like fibromyalgia and such, I feel like that might be difficult for people who do suffer from those issues. And for me, it's okay because, you know, I can just jank it. But when you jank it like that, another thing I noticed with this is that you can get the paint on your fingers, which also may drive people a little bit crazy. I will show you an alternative for this in case you don't want to deal with the cap issue, because I know that's gonna be like a thing for many people. But this was the largest set I could find because I wanted more metallic colors, and this was the only one I could find, whether it was on Temu or on Amazon. So I found this one on Amazon, just in case you are wondering. Then I got some glitter markers from Five Below. These are 12 set. This is kind of what they look like. I think they're supposed to be alcohol markers. I'm not quite sure. Let me open. I have not opened this one. Not opened it, not swatched it. Yeah, these are definitely alcohol markers. I do have a specific book that I use alcohol markers in, and hopefully this is not dry. Let me just test it here. My gosh, there's like a crap ton of things in here. Okay, so the glitters do show, guys, and no, they're not dried. So yeah, I saw these. I just wanted to test them out because the one that I got from Temu, that wasn't that great. So again, Five Below, you know, definitely check out your local Five Below. You will be surprised with like some of the art stuff that they have. I can't speak for whether or not, you know, they are the artist quality, because I'm not an artist. I'm just like an amateur, just kind of doing random things here and there. Definitely check out Five Below if you want affordable things. I think they just have a bunch of affordable art supply. Okay guys, so the last set of markers are these metallic color pens, which are water-based, and I got this one from Temu, I believe. So I like these ones better, and I dropped some of them. I like these better because of the cap, which is, you know, a minor thing. There aren't that many color variety in here, but I do like the cap of these better. They are by that same brand, Guangna, which I talked about. Let me just pick up the ones that I dropped. So they are by the same brand, Guangna, and they don't say that on the packaging, but they said that on Temu, and I like them. I have been using some of these in my current project, so I would highly recommend them, and I will try to put screenshots of these when I'm editing this video. But this is kind of the packaging of them. So just in case you're wondering, I did get 10 in this pack. I don't think they had a 28 pack. That's the reason as to why I picked up the 10 Met brand that I just showed you. But yeah, definitely check it out because those are good ones. Okay guys, clearly the sun was not cooperating with me, so I just decided to like sit down on the floor and film the rest of this video because I want to enjoy my filming experience as well. Like, I don't want the sun to keep coming in my face. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the books. I have a bunch of books here with me. I went to Ollies. I found some books from Amazon that I want to share with you all. The first book that I found at Ollies is this Pumpkin Spice and Jesus Christ. And let me tell you guys, this book is super cute. Okay, I absolutely love it. I'm just randomly flipping through, and I feel like this is a really good book for those of us who love Jesus and also love pumpkin spice and fall in general. And I got this, I believe, for $2.99 I will say one thing with the paper. I noticed that it was kind of like coming off, you know, this part. So just be mindful with that. I don't know why it's doing that. I hope I don't have to like tape the papers, but even if it does come out, I'm still going to use the pages and, you know, maybe frame them somewhere. So that is the first book from Ollies. The second book that I picked up is by Simple 123 Color and Frame, 3 books in one. And this book is still available on Amazon, I believe, but I think it may be more expensive. I got this one for $5 and I found this one at Ollies as well. I have gotten really into books like this where it's like this glass painting type vibe, and I really like this book as well because it has like a color inspiration. So it's kind of like a color by not really color by number, but color by palette, if that makes any sense. So I want to share with you like something that I've done with my acrylic markers from the one from Temu. So this is kind of what I did. I was inspired by, you know, the color palette that this book has, and I really like this book. I think I've realized that I'm starting to like this easier glass painting type coloring rather than the more detailed work. And I'm also enjoying color by number because I feel like there are times where I'm like, I don't really want to think too much about what color I should use. So anytime a book comes out with like a palette, I am all about it because it just makes my coloring experience a lot more easier. And there are times where I do want to pick my own colors and stuff, but I'm starting to realize most of the time I just want them to tell me like what colors to use, you know. Okay, so the next book is actually not a color by number or coloring book. It's a color by sticker book, and again from Ollies. And this is just, you know, supposed to be super easy and super just relaxing, all inspirational words. Let me just show you the back here. This is kind of what this looks like. So they have over 400 stickers with 16 pictures to do. So really exciting. They had more. I may go buy more if I do, you know, stay in this area, but if I'm moving, I'm probably gonna try to find another Ollie maybe and get more books, because I think books like these, they're so relaxing. Then I got a couple of Christmas books, you guys, and I love these books so much. They are so cute, so just nostalgic, and I just love that about them. This is by the brand Design Originals. Ollies already had Christmas stuff out like back in September, okay? And I was going a little cuckoo. So when they kept putting more coloring books out, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean. So I like these books because look, they have palettes, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, they give you inspiration, and this really inspires me to be more into coloring. So that is why I got this book. This one is super cute, very modern. I just love it. They also had a devotional, and I don't know if I want to go back and get that one because I already have like 3 devotionals, and now that I may have to move, I'm kind of like, should I get that one also, or should I just wait? But I don't want to buy too many books also. That's another thing. So, you know, I really like them. And then this one, so what does this one say? This one says notebook doodles. So that was more doodly. This is less doodly, I guess. I think this is more portrait type. I don't know. But also has really cute designs. And again, the coloring palette like I was talking about. The really cute angel. So really cute. They have different books. If you guys do want to check out, like, they do advertise like the different books that they have. I would like to get that one. That looks really nice. The Christmas traditions, I would really like to get that one if I can ever find them. I probably would get them, but this is a really cute one as well, and I think I'm set for the holidays, honestly, because wintertime can be boring sometimes, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy that I was able to find that. And then I have this book. It is by Barron's. This is Magical Designs and Color by Numbers. It's technically advertised as a kids coloring book, but it's too complicated for kids, I feel like. Maybe older kids, maybe like high school, middle school, but it's rather complicated, I feel like. So it also is a color by number book. I'm probably gonna use my acrylic markers in these and just enjoy my time, because I love my acrylic markers. I love all of my art supply, really, so I'm excited to try that. Now we're going to move on to Amazon. My battery is actually flashing, but I'm still going to keep moving. So I actually got this book from Amazon, which I did return. However, they told me to keep it, so I just decided to keep it, but I still want to share with you all. This is Self-Care Coloring Book by Fariha, and you know, I'm big on self-care. I talk about self-care quite a bit, actually, and you know, I thought this book would be up my alley, but it wasn't. I felt like it was a little too easy for me. It's not a bad book, because some people I know really enjoy these types of books, and it's like a one image per page type of book. Not bad. I may still use it, but is it gonna be like the book that I go for all the time? Oh, that's like, you know, I forgot the Japanese name for it. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll put it when I'm like editing this video, but yeah, it's all like self-care based. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I decided to return it. But in case you are interested, I mean, it is still available on Amazon. Battery died, had to change batteries, but let's keep going. So let me just fix this a little bit. It's actually a little tilted. There we go. So I was talking about coloring palettes, right? And how I sometimes like struggle to find coloring palettes that go well with each other. And I was looking more into it, and there's this really big Australian YouTuber, and she has a set of coloring palettes that comes in like a card form and also a digital format. I do have an iPad, but to be honest, I prefer having books or cards, but the cards were kind of expensive. I was like $50–60 for something like that. Plus it's coming from overseas. I was just like, okay, let me just get something more affordable. I was looking for a coloring palette book, and then I found this Vibes color palette. They actually have two different options. I picked the Vibes one up because I just think this is so cool. So it gives you like different coloring options when you are looking for different themes, I guess. So it gives you index, and you know, you can look it up by boho, love, luxury. I mean, you know, even seasonal, Christmas, fall, Easter, anything like that. This has really helped me to come up with coloring projects, which is something that I really actively have been doing a lot more within the last couple of months, and it helps me really. And you know, look, it has spring and summer vibes, so definitely check it out. If you're like me and you struggle with color theory and you don't want to spend like a lot of hours trying to understand it, get this book because it's super helpful, and I promise you, like, some of the things that you color with will turn out really well. And do you see why I'm starting to like color by numbers more? Because I do kind of struggle with like color theory. Okay, so the next book is one of my absolute favorites from Amazon. This is Mindfulness Patterns by Roddy Tinch. So they have a regular one where it's not color by numbers, same book. I got the color by numbers because, you know, me being me, I was like, this is going to be a lot easier to color. So I really like the color pattern. I absolutely just love it. I have all of these colors, And I have actually, you know, worked on some of the pages, which I'll show you here. That is kind of what the first page looks like. Again, acrylic markers. And these are all like random designs, you guys. It's, you know, it doesn't have to have any meaning. And sometimes I do like random designs like this because sometimes you're just like, I just want to paint random things and random doodling stuff. So really like it. I did use what is it called, I think watercolor crayons along with acrylic markers. I think I'm really enjoying those two mediums, watercolor crayons and acrylic markers. I definitely just love my acrylic markers for sure. That's like the top notch for me, but I really enjoyed it and I'm so excited to just keep using my acrylic markers. And then I have this Love Yourself Self-Care coloring book. So I was looking for self-care coloring books, and that's why I showed you the one from Amazon, this one by Fariha. Not to bash, you know, this author or this illustrator or anything, but this is more my alley. I feel like I would enjoy this more than I would enjoy that book. And this is, you know, Love Yourself. It has little girls and yoga theme and whatnot, and I just love the design on this one, and I think I'm definitely going to keep using it. It's very girly. I've always been super girly, so I enjoy stuff like this. And you know, it's makeup themed, yoga, having a bubble bath, candles, like, I mean, there's just so much. So, and then on top of that, it also has self-care is getting active. Self-care is, so it's like, it's not just like self-care being selfish, you know. Self-care is a lot of different things. Self-care is spending time with your pet. Self-care is learning something new, you know. So they have a bunch of different themes here, which I really like about this book. So I'm excited to use that. And last but not least, guys, I have this book from Amazon, which I also have used and abused quite a bit. This is Coloring Homes, or sorry, Cozy Homes, Color by Number by Questopia. Questopia is another Amazon brand that I'm really just eyeing for color by number books. But for now, we're gonna focus on these books, okay? So this is super nice. The coloring palette looks like this. Very basic compared to this one. I think this coloring palette is more exciting. But regardless, I have colored with some color pencils in here, which I will show you. They have black backgrounds. So this is acrylic, actually, not color pencils, but I did somewhere color in color pencils. This is color pencils. I prefer, again, my acrylic markers for these bigger spaces. This is acrylic markers, I think. I don't think I glazed this particular page, which I need to do. But yeah, oftentimes I will glaze my pages and such once I'm done with them. So I've used it a lot. You can see, you know, I really enjoy color by numbers. So I like my markers and I use them for that reason. And yeah, I would highly recommend books like this, especially this brand. Also this one, if you don't really want to color anything in particular and you just kind of want like modern doodles, this is a good one for that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of messy with all of the stuff that's been going on. With the sunlight and everything. Thank you so much, you all, for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.